to another edition of Gridiron Takes. I'm Greg Ellis along with Coach Ty Harden. We got week 5 coming up, Coach. Coming off a tough loss against Hernando here at home, and once again, we keep saying it, we're a play away from being undefeated in each of these games.
Yeah, we easily could be 0-4, 4-0, 2-2, 3-1. We're 1-3 right now. Does it feel good? No. Our guys know, they're one play away. We've played with everybody. We've played probably the level to our competition. We've played up, we've played down. A lot of things that we've all got to fix, and we get to play a tough opponent this week, and so we've had a fantastic week of practice this week, and I'm proud of our guys, taking the initiative and had a sense of urgency this week.
That's the thing about 6A football. You don't get long to lick your wounds. You gotta heal and get right back at it. And if this is not the best team we play this year, it's certainly the second best team in Olive Branch.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they're a physical bunch. Everybody knows Olive Branch has got the talent and the athletes. They've always got big physical kids. Probably not the biggest Olive Branch team folks have seen on film, but the physical aspect, they are physical. Does it help? We played 3 physical, really football teams, first 3 games, yes. But we're going to have to play very, very physical this week. They're 4-0 for a reason. They have a new coach, and the system that they're running is very, very complex because it's a flex bone. It's really hard to prepare for and mimic with our guys. And I think I've took the initiative to coach our scout team more this week than I have our team. So.
Just to help the other guys get prepared.
Right.
Well, let's look back at the Hernando game again. Got behind, caught back up. Just always a play away. We had, and I'm careful with my verbiage. We had a tough spot on a 4th down call that was, that could have gone either way to kept the drive late, but that's going to happen in games. You're gonna face that.
Absolutely. You look back at it on film, we probably get the first down by a yard or almost 2 yards. We should not have been in that spot. I'm not making that excuse on us. We lost the game. Hernando won the game.
Right.
What's even tougher is we probably outgained them by 100, 150 yards. We stepped on our toe a lot of time, get down to the red zone, have a penalty or, bad, misassignment by somebody. If you look at the stats, we probably dominated them really easily. They beat us on the explosive plays. I think the big screen play for 70 yards, I think that kind of changed the momentum of the game and kind of had our guys, hypnotized for a little bit. They didn't look the same after that screen play. It was a 3rd and 15, and our defense had been teeing off on them. And before then, our guys were like, "Oh, these guys can't play with us," and that changed their mind frame in the worst way.
All right. You're talking about 3rd down. We had a hard time getting off the field on 3rd down with them. And they also converted some, even when they did, they converted some big 4th down plays.
For sure. I mean, you saw a lot of times as we didn't capitalize on our opportunities, and I think we got in the red zone 5 different times and did not score. And that was tough.
That's what keeps you up at night.
That's what that and the fact of us not getting off the field on 3rd down on defense. Them making big plays on missed assignment stuff. That was tough. They won in the special teams battle. They had a big kick. They had a big kick return that led them to a touchdown. We turned the ball over on a kick return. We want to win the explosive play battle and the turnover battle. They won it, and that's one reason why they won the football game.
What did you tell your guys after a game like that? Do you another hard-fought game, a tough loss? What do you tell your guys?
Just told them how embarrassed I was at myself. That all this was on me. It's a lot of it's collective of everybody. Sure. But how embarrassed I was at that time. Guys. I've never lost 3 games in a season, let alone be 1-3 right now. I said, but this can be one of the biggest learning moments in our life right now. A loser's going to turn around and not show up next week and kind of go through the motions, but a real man's going to say, hey, I got to look myself in the mirror and we've got to change something going forward. We can't keep beating our head against the wall and plead insanity or anything. so we've got to change the practice habits. We got to, figure out ways to, what we're doing culture and structure wise, we know it's right, but we had to pick up and harp on some other things, and our guys have done that this week, and I hope we see some different results this Friday night.
And you talked about that. This has been the best week of practice you have, and I think that says a lot about character in a kid.
It does. It does. We constantly challenge them. I mean, they know how hard our staff works and how hard we care about our guys.
Right.
They see the pain. What I appreciate is, there was kids texting coaches all night, or contacting us like, Coach, man, we believe in what we're doing. We appreciate you coaching us so hard, loving on us so hard. We got this. This is we're all in this together, and that says a lot about our guys and how much we believe in each other and believe in us. And it's just once it clicks, once we click, and I feel really good about it.
Get rolling. There's one guy we hadn't talked a lot about the first 4 weeks. Not that he hasn't been playing, but it's Tyson Brown. I mean, this guy has really run the ball very well for you. Big kid, strong kid. You and I were talking, he's like the all-around student athlete.
He is. He's a special kid. I smile a lot when I talk about him, because his definition of a student athlete. 4.0 student, takes all AP classes, shows up every day, works his tail off. He's gotten better and better every week. He's going to keep getting better. He's been him and Jay McGinnister have been a great 1-2 punch running the ball. And if you notice too, we've rushed more and more each week yards, and he's never played running back before. And we put him at running back this summer. Once we got things going, and they're going to keep improving with our scheme, what we're doing. But yeah, I'm very proud of Kai-san. Just a sophomore. So he's got a very bright
really
future.
proud of right now. We got him for a couple more years. Let's talk about the offense. Kind of off to a slow start again, but then pick it up. It's like when the train gets moving, it goes.
It does. We stumble our toe a lot of times. If it's a miscue there. I think our margin of error is very small from what it has been in the past. We don't have I ain't gonna say we don't have home run threats. We've got guys that can hit home run balls every time. We've got receivers here and there. When we get the receivers and running backs and offensive line all in sync at once, it's going to be very good. But we can't one group, one unit can't be off.
Right.
Or like I said, there's a small margin of error right there, and so if we capitalize on our opportunities, it's going to be great.
All right, now looking ahead to Olive Branch, we've been home for 3 weeks, which has been good. Now, we open on the road, but do you have to change the mindset being at home so many weeks? Now we're going on the road. The routine's a little bit different on Friday, or a lot different actually.
Well, like I said, I addressed it with our team yesterday. I said, guys, it's a really good time for us to get on the road, get away from home. And you could tell in their eyes, like, Coach, man, we're excited to get away. We're excited to get away. It's always great to play at home. We did need to change up right there. I don't know if Friday night's home was, some monotony set in. I don't feel like we were the most energized team this past Friday night. Us going on the road, having a road trip, getting on that bus, guys can kind of, there's something about a bus ride to get your mind right for a football game. And I think our kids know that, that lag time for a head coach and players from that darn 2:30, 3 o'clock time to about 5 o'clock is the worst. And when you're on a bus right there, you can kind of, you've got them right there, you've got them locked in, and so it's good. We're riding, we're going right up down the road. It's a good, easy trip.
It's an easy trip.
It's not a difficult trip, and and any time you're going up to play one of your best opponents in 6A, your kid's mind's got to be right. It forces him to be right.
You talked a little bit about their offense, how complex it is. What are their weapons? What are their key weapons that you've got to really focus on?
Well, it goes right into the complexity of the offense. Gotcha. Their weapons are really it starts with the fullback and quarterback that they have. They run a flex bone triple option, midline veer offense. their fullback number 9 and 1. You know, it goes through them. If you don't stop the dive, they're going to run for 500 yards, and they're going to control every aspect of the game. They got a quarterback, grew up playing ball right down the road at East Union, the Ty Walton kid. He's at Olive Branch now. He's a great game manager. You can tell he's one of those tough, gritty, as our words, it's not a bad word to say, but dirtbag type of kid. Right. He don't care to stick it. He'll stick his nose in it. The kid, you can tell he's a kid folks like to coach because he does everything right. Hard-nosed player, gets after it, and it starts with them too on offense. I mean, the people that should get the most credit is that offensive line. That offensive line is nasty. They come off low.
Of an offensive line.
They come off low. They play to the echo of the whistle. We told our D line, and our D line is one of our more talented groups we've got. And I've told our D line, here's a great opportunity. They can whoop our tail off the ball this Friday night, or we can make a statement. If we make a statement with our D line this Friday night, we'll feel really good about winning a football game.
Well, it's not like we haven't played physical teams, so it's almost led up to this for you.
It has. And we might play better against physical teams. I don't know. We're still figuring ourselves out. I've said it the 4th week in a row. I just want to see us get after, have fun, be the most excited to play, and get after them. And it's going to be a great night.
If you can't be there Friday night, we've got goldenwaveathletics.com. You can watch it live on the stream. And before we wrap up, we're going to
get one more. Okay.
We're going to do one of our word associations.
All right.
Last week we did players. I want to do coaches this week.
Coaches. Okay. We're talking about every level of coaching and stuff.
Every level of coaching. Nick
Saban. Dynasty. I would say dynasty. Pete Carroll. I would say flow. He's a flow guy, man. He don't get shaken up. I mean, I don't know if flow's a good word. Let me take that back. Not flow. Let me say flexible.
Flexible. Okay.
He's a flexible guy, man. That guy don't get rattled at all.
Ed Ogeron.
Baby.
Dan
Mullen. Oh, man. What would I say? Dan. Phrase, sense of urgency.
Bill
Belichick. Unsatisfied. I feel like no matter what happens, he's probably unsatisfied.
Lane
Kiffin. Still got to figure him out. Lane Kiffin. I'm going to say question mark on him because I haven't figured him out. He's still questionable. I haven't figured Lane out yet. Jackie Sherrill. That's my dad's favorite coach of all time. Because for my dad, I'm gonna say the GOAT. The GOAT. He loves some Jackie Wayne Sherrill.
I love it. And the last one that we'll do,
Tom Landry. Classic. I mean, classic. Think of the fedora. So that's classic for Tom Landry.
As a coach, do you study other coaches?
I do. I study coaches that people probably didn't keep up much with.
Right.
I'm a big PJ Fleck guy at Minnesota. I like Coach Leach. I like random guys. I study coaches that, like I said, I like, I love Louisiana Lafayette staff. I love Arkansas State staff. I like Mark Stoops at Kentucky. I like coaches that have taken, programs and have, made them, different and unique and have won their way. I like to study all types of different type of programs. I like to study high school programs across the country and small D2, D3 programs because in high school, you don't get to recruit like those guys do. So you got to find ways to be imaginative and, make your kids better.
Awesome. Coach, good luck this week at Olive Branch. And Coach Harden, I'm Greg Ellis. This is Gridiron Takes.